Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing 5 stretches for those that are suffering from sciatica. Now sciatica is an irritation on the sciatic nerve, so something that's pressing on that nerve and causing you pain. Now the pain will start from the lower back and run right the way down, usually down one side of the leg, can go right down to the foot. I'm going to start my timer. We're going to start the first stretch. So we're going to be down on the floor for most of this today. So what I want you to do is lie yourself, go this way, lie yourself down. Knees bent. From here I want you to grab hold of one knee and we're going to pull in. We're going to hold each stretch for 1 minute and change straight across to the other side. Okay, so let's just pull that knee in and just hold this position nice and relaxed. Try not to let your backside come off the floor, so keep your hips on the floor and just pull in. Just keep your head relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Just hold this position. Just breathe normally. Now different people will feel this in different parts of the body. You might feel it in your lower back. If you're really tight in there, you might feel it on your hamstring. Try and keep it nicely aligned, so don't pull it out too wide, but just keep it nice and straight. And just hold this position. Once we've done a minute, we're going to go straight onto the other side. Now, like I said, most of the time it's on one side, but just for safety, we're going to do both sides. Okay, so bring that leg down. Now we're going to change the other leg. Relax your head, pull in. This one feels a little tighter for me. Just keep that back nice and flat, don't let the back flare up, okay? Keep it nice and still, hold the position. 1 minute. 1 minute might seem quite a long time to hold a stretch, but if it's sore, trust me, it needs it. After this, we're going to go to the other leg, so bringing this leg down. Now we're going to hold behind the knee. You're going to push the heel towards the ceiling. Again, try not to let your backside come off of the floor, and then just try and straighten out that leg. Just pull the knee towards you, toe pointing down. We're just going to hold. If you're particularly tight, you can just kind of have a slightly bigger bend at the knee, and throughout this minute you can gradually start to try and straighten out that leg a little. Sciatica it's quite painful and quite debilitating. Can last 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, if it's even longer, you definitely need to go and see someone about that. But you've got to be doing your stretches. Change to the other leg. Up. You can feel over the course of a minute a stretch easing off, and you can just kind of increase that slightly, bit by bit. Just increase that slightly as my hamstrings just relaxed a little through there. We're going to go on to the glute after this. So now we're going to pop the ankle just on the knee of the opposite leg. Now we're just going to push that out slightly. Now if you can, just grab hold and just a slight gentle pull. You don't necessarily need to, you can keep the foot on the ground and then just gently push All very much depends on your tightness here. That's your option. Also, but holding option, just try and keep your head relaxed. Change the other leg, bring that across. Nice deep stretch on this side. Actually I don't need to raise my leg on this side. After this stretch, we're going to come up. We're going to sit ourselves up. So we're going to sit ourselves up, straighten out one side. Now with this side here, this opposite leg, what I want you to do is to try and keep your chest up as much as you can, and you're going to pull the knee across towards the opposite shoulder, but don't turn the shoulder around. We try and keep ourselves square and just pull that opposite, keeping the chest up, and you should get a nice deep stretch in here. If you need to on something like this, you can place one hand behind you just to support your back if you need it. But you want to try and eventually be hugging that leg. Really get that knee across. I've got a little bit of rotation here, but I can feel that deep stretch. Okay, change to the other side. Same idea. Ooh, this one's a little tighter. Try and square this off. Do you know what? These are actually great stretches even if you don't have sciatica. It's a really good way just to stretch out your posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, lower back. We've just got the one last stretch to do, that's on our back extension. About 10 seconds, we're just going to lay on our front. Okay, come round. Now, we're just going to do this one on our elbows. What I want you to do is just try and keep your hips down and just engage your glutes, head up, and then just try and keep your chin up nice and high. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. We don't want to be holding our shoulders up here. We want to keep our posture maintained. And just make sure those glutes are engaged. And just hold this position. And rest. Okay, well done. So guys, I want you to try and do that at least twice a day, a couple of times a day, as many times as you can. Really try and get those stretches and hold them for as long as you can, well, at least a minute. And if it's still bad after 4 to 6 weeks, you probably need to go and see someone about it. But hopefully that helps. Guys, have a great day.